Hello, Leo. How are you? Okay, I'm on this beautiful rooftop area in Indonesia. Okay, it's so beautiful here. Anyways, I have an amazing message for you. Okay, so I really feel this energy. I really feel this energy of someone, you're going to be working with someone. There's some kind of a partnership that's going to happen. You have a vision. You have a vision for your life, and the thing is you're right. You're right, but even your best vision, what I'm getting is the best vision that you have for your life, what's going to happen, it's going to exceed it. It's going to exceed your expectations. It's going to be even better than what you think is even possible. Okay, so spirit wants you to know that there's something here where it's gonna exceed your expectations, this vision that you have for your life and how this is going to unfold. And it has to do with some kind of a partnership. It has to do with you getting some kind of a deal. This is like the energy that this feels like. It's a very exciting energy. It's something where you're going to feel so excited to do this kind of work. It's going to be something very beautiful that's going to unfold here for you. So let's see more about this energy here. You know what I'm seeing? I'm hearing like somebody whispering. So you could enter a room and then people start whispering. That's a sign for you. When you enter, I just saw 144 on the clock and the cards went crazy. Okay, so 144,000, you could identify with being one of the 144,000. You could see that number 144 everywhere, and this there's an added message here for you, seeing that when you walk into the room and people start whispering and then the cards went crazy, you saw that. So this happening, this is an added sign for you. This is an added synchronicity for you. This is something that spirit wants you to pay attention to. You have the Four of Pentacles and you have the Sun. You could be thinking about changing your altar, the way that you pray, or the way that you show your love of the divine, your connection of the divine. You could be changing the way that you do that. There could be another culture that you kind of learn what is their way, what do they do, and you want to incorporate that. Or there could be something new that is calling you, and there's a way that you're showing, you're showcasing. This could be a place in your home that you're dedicated to being your altar, some kind of a new kind of a statue thing that you're buying or something you're going to have, or you're going to even make yourself. But there is a way that you're showing gratitude for the spiritual gifts that you have. There's something here about your bloodline is very important. You're going to come across a person who's going to know your bloodline. They're going to see you, they're going to be able to look at you, and they're going to know that there's something distinct about you, about your bloodline, and they're going to tell you things about your bloodline. They're going to tell you these things here. Yeah. I just saw somebody opening a can of tomato juice. Okay, so tomato juice, that could be like a sign for you or something here. When you have the Two of Pentacles here, it's almost like people will go back and forth and being nice, nasty, nice to your face, but then they're going walking away and they're like coming over and they're like, oh, is that a can of tomato juice? And then they like walk away and they're like, who brings tomato juice? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? There's this kind of behavior. This is a sign for you. This is a sign that that area, you already know the area you're in, the people you're around, these are not your people. This is not your situation. There's something here where it's like you are developing something. There's something that you're developing within you. You have plans. You could have big plans. Some of you could have like a blueprint of something that you want to build. And this could be a business. This could be like spiritual teaching that you're lining out, organizing. What is a better way to say that? Organizing and laying out, outlining. You could be out, you're like making some kind of a blueprint here. There could be different teachings that you have been exposed to, many different teachings, okay? But there is a way that you're going to blend different teachings together. You're going to make it something completely your own. You're going to be the main one doing this. It's going to be your development, is what this feels like. That's how this feels. You're the main one creating this, making this name. It's like there's something here about adding your name to something, adding your name to it. Be careful, be very wary, because there's going to be people, especially a group of 3 people. You're very wary of a group of 3 people. They could be separate people. They don't know each other, but one after the other in threes. They're coming and they want something from you. They want some kind of a partnership for you. And it's like there is going to be a partnership coming in, and it's going to be very beautiful. It's going to be an amazing deal. But there's also going to be deals and partnerships that are not good. That are not good, that are trying to like leech off of you. In nature there's all these like sharks and the fish, and the shark benefits and the fish benefits. It's like a symbiotic relationship. Both animals benefit from being around each other, but this is not like that. This is like a leech. This is like an energy of taking advantage and fully intending the entire time to take full advantage. And when it's time, when you finally are like, hey, enough's enough already, it's time for like my end of the deal, look what happens. Okay, they're not there for it. They're not about it. But a group, be wary of a group of 3 that they really, really talk you up. They're so very, very excited, but they have nothing to back it up. And it's like, of course, you're going to give a little bit of time before, but don't sign your name to anything. Don't add your name to anything that, until you have really seen the reciprocity, right? And you have it, set in stone that you're going to receive that here. Okay. So yeah, because there's something here where there are people that they are content being in despair, because if they have somebody around who's going to be manifesting things and give to them, and then you manifest more and you give into them, but you're not building anything up in your life, because there's people that they're not holding up their end of the bargain. They're just feeding off of you. So that's very important. Pay attention to that. There's something here. I'm seeing somebody put their feet in moving water and flowing water, like in a stream. And this can be like very little, Sometimes you see that in nature where it's like water is flowing, but it's just like a little amount of water in the rocks. And you can kind of put your feet in, but even your feet don't get all the way submerged, or your ankles a little bit. It's not very deep. And you kind of see that there's nowhere where it's really deep, maybe eventually further along, right? So this is kind of like the beginning of some kind of a stream here. So this is very interesting. I'm seeing somebody who, there's energy of taking food and breaking it in half. Somebody taking food and breaking it in half. Somebody offering something to you. They offer food to you, and pay attention if somebody offers you something and they break it in half. It's almost like somebody breaking bread with you, and this can be a beautiful thing, but be wary of someone who breaks bread with you and then they kind of attack you. Then their claws kind of come out, but then they go right back to being very kind, and they try to make up for it for giving way more to you than what they disturbed. Be weary, because they're going to keep with the disruption that's going to keep happening. It's not going to stop happening. They're going to wait until they get you to trust you enough, and then they're going to continue to do that. Yeah. So this is saying pay attention to that. Very close attention to that. There's something, yeah, you're going to be developing something, and this is something that it's like Look at this, 10 of Cups. It's very emotionally fulfilling for you to do this kind of work, but I feel like it's also, there's a challenge in it. It's almost like you like the challenge, because there is this way where you have found something maybe in this spiritual teaching, in this kind of practice, in this kind of business, in this kind of business, but there is a way that you're linking it all together that makes it feel at home. You make people feel at home. That's what you do. You make people feel at home, and there is another person here who makes you feel at home. There's no flashy energy. There's no needing to do this, needing to do that. There is no rush in anything. It's fun, and you enjoy each other's company, and it slowly and naturally progresses into the two of you building something together. And it's so very emotionally fulfilling, and it is based on integrity and the pureness of two people coming together and making something remarkable. This is so beautiful. For some of you, this may even become a love interest. Yeah. Wow. But this is something that it's like you go on your path, you do your thing. Look, you have the 10 of Pentacles here with the Knight. So I'm telling you here, there's this energy of you go on about your day, you go on and progress forward. And there's something here where something is going to lead you to something else, lead you to something else, lead you to something else. And then the right situation for you to develop something, and emotionally it makes sense, financially it makes sense. And the two come together, and then your life just kind of like explodes. That's how this feels. Yeah. And some of you can feel this already. You have dreams of this. Some of you have dreams and you have seen this person's face. You may even already know them. Wow. 1010. That can be a sign for you. Number 1010. Also, you could look up angel number 1010. Okay. This is what I have for you. Thank you so very much. Okay, please like and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, the information is in the description. Okay, thank you.